Hey fellow YouTubers and kayak fishermen, Bullet Catcher here. I went to Academy and replaced a lot of my terminal tackle. Over the weekend I had an awesome time fishing, caught tons of fish, and needless to say, with all my road runners I got hung up a lot into fishing some submerged stumps. So I went to Academy and purchased some more road runners and some flukes and tiny flukes. Also some Booyah Pond Magic spinner baits. They're the smaller ones, 3/16 ounce. I lost one of these in a tree, go figure, it being weedless and all. But anyhow, I replaced it just the other day by the dam at Lake Worth. I caught a 17-pound blue cat with that on my light spinning rod and 6-pound test. It was a fun fight. What I did was I purchased two of them. I removed the skirt and went on ahead and put the fluke. It's about 4 inches long, and doing this because this is what I normally fish that fluke with. Not the super fluke, it's the original fluke. It has a lot more action than that super fluke does, but anyhow, that's the way I normally fish it with a roll-in runner. Same thing as the road runner, is just a little bit bigger hook and whatnot. Use that for bass, but it's not completely weedless, so I get hung up quite a bit. So what I did was, as I said, I removed the skirt here and then just went on ahead and put the fluke on there. I'm going to go fishing tomorrow, so I'll let you guys know how I do with that. But over here and some of my other videos, you see that this is what I'm using right here. This setup is just, amazing with catching crappie, white bass, largemouth bass, channel cat, heck, just about anything that's out there. This right here is the Berkeley Power Minnow. It's 2 inches long. That coupled with the 1/16 ounce Roadrunner, man, you just cannot beat the crappie action. If you guys have any questions as far as where to fish on Lake Worth, leave me a comment and I'll reply. I'm not too shy about giving out the places that I fish at and what seems to be hot on Lake Worth. So I hope you liked the video. Okay, so I had a few questions on what type of fishing setup I use, and since I was already making a video, I couldn't resist. I'm fishing from a Mirage Pro Angler 12. I've got the cart that Hobie sells for it, and on that cart I've got a piece of PVC zip tied to hold my flag so that I'm visible to others on the water. And I also have an LED flashlight and a ping pong ball that acts as my night light. I have 4 rod and reel setups, all for freshwater. I got 2 ultralights over here, all Bass Pro Shops rods, ultralights, light action, and then medium heavy. The bait caster is a Shimano Corrado. This is a 1000 Shimano Stratic CI4. That's a Shimano Spyrex 500 series, and then another 500 series Shimano Sedona. I'm pretty brand loyal. I've been fishing with Shimano, heck, for the past 17 years. I love the action that their reels provide. I've got a Canon rod holder that holds both bait caster and spinning rod. Also locks into place with this little gadget there. Pretty basic, but gets the job done. I also have a Lowrance Elite 4 DSI. That's an excellent unit for the kayak. That coupled with that 12-volt battery, it's a sealed lead acid, will last for approximately 3 days, 3 full days of fishing, and I'm talking 12 hours on the water. The 2 tackle trays that Hobie provides, these are Plano. They're waterproof, really good quality. I purchased this one right here at Academy for $10. The Hobie comes with another Plano tackle tray, but I wanted something that I could just put all my plastics in without having to take them out of their bags. But what you see here, this is it. This is all I fish with. It gets the job done. I'm a finesse fisher. I use very light line. 6 pounds is the heaviest line that I use. And I have right here an assortment of crankbaits and rattle traps, spinner baits, and a buzz bait. I rarely ever go into that box. This right here is what I use. This with this over here. gets the job done for me, puts a lot of fish inside the ice chest. I've got my son's GoPro camera. I've been making videos recently with it. Inside my storage box I have a pair of sweats in case I fall in. I've never fallen in, so let's hope that I don't start now. Pair of gloves for cold weather. Some Ziploc baggies. That right there, my fillet knife, in case I decide to keep some crappie. I fillet them up whenever I'm done fishing. I've got a boga grip. That's for fishing the saltwater mainly. Those guys got some really sharp teeth, so you don't want to freaking put your fingers on those. First aid kit, band-aids, Neosporin, iodine, you never know when you're going to need it, hand towel, and some zip ties. And then underneath I've got my cutting board. So this is how I fish right here. This is my setup. It's very simple, it's basic. I like to keep it clean. I don't like clutter all over the place. And for those of you that kayak fish already, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, things can be very cumbersome whenever you got gear all over the place. The only thing not pictured in this video is going to be my kayak fishing net and my flag. Sometimes my little ice chest. I've got a small ice chest for, like I said, keeping crappie. That's pretty much the only thing I ever keep. But I would have purchased the Pro Angler 14. However, this is my barracks room, and that bad boy would not fit in here. So that's why I decided to go with the Hobie Pro Angler 12. It's a great fishing setup, and you know, if by looking at any of my YouTube videos, you can tell that this bad boy gets the job done. I've stood in it. I can throw a cast net if I decide to try to catch bait. It is a very good setup. So thanks for watching.